Hi, dear friends. Today I want to share with you a special story from the world of cinema, about a movie that won my heart back in my childhood. I remember how we went to the theater as a family to see an incredible French melodrama about Angelique, such a daring and charming heroine with golden hair and emerald eyes. Imagine the picture, the mid-60s, and these movies are literally blowing up the world. The story of the beautiful Marquise of Angels captured not only France, but also the Soviet Union, and what's there, the whole planet. Even Louis XIV himself, known for his love of luxury and grandeur, loses his head from her unique charm. The movie shows how the king is ready to do anything to make Angelique his beloved. You know what I find particularly fascinating about these pictures? The jewelry of that era. Imagine, around Angelique's neck is a magnificent pearl necklace of large pearls, and in her ears sparkle earrings with 3 pendants. Every time the camera shows a close-up of her face, it is impossible not to admire these jewels. Her husband, Count de Peyrac, once presented her with a fantastic necklace, a real work of jewelry art. Diamonds, emeralds and pearls created a magical composition of 7 sprigs of precious stones. The Count wasn't just rich, he traveled the world collecting unique treasures. I love how it is shown that even in everyday life ladies of that time flaunted jewelry. You couldn't go anywhere without brooches back then. They were pinned to dresses, decorated belts with them, used to fasten draperies. It is interesting that modern fashionistas are wearing such accessories again. Fashion really moves in circles. It is especially fun to watch how those ancient neckbands have turned into our favorite chokers. In Louis XIV's time, ladies wore brooches, sclavages, strict symmetrical jewelry that were attached to neckbands. But I am closer to Angelique's other jewelry delights, her pearl jewelry of irregular shapes, pendants and earrings in the form of drops and pairs, resembling buttons or tablets. Such casual elegance. In everyday life Angelique wore simple dresses, but for receptions and balls she chose real works of art. Satin dresses with a lot of drapery required special jewelry. She chose brooches with emeralds for silk dresses of the color of the dawn, and rubies and sapphires for soft green ones, matching the color of her eyes. Each piece of jewelry was as if specially designed for a particular dress. While I was telling you this story, I wanted to revisit all the episodes of this amazing French romantic epic. Michel Mercier, who played Angelique, created such a vivid image that will never be forgotten. These stunning costumes by famous costumers, jewelry, recreated according to the sketches of that time, all this still inspires designers and filmmakers around the world. Interestingly, even now, so many years later, this movie continues to influence fashion. Designers often take inspiration from those images when creating modern collections. Fashion magazines regularly publish articles about Angelica's style, and at auctions you can see jewelry inspired by those worn by the heroine. This is the story of a movie that became a cult not only because of its plot, but also because of the incredible attention to detail, costumes and jewelry. I hope my story interested you and you too will want to get to know or revisit these wonderful movies. It is a real immersion into the atmosphere of the Baroque with its luxury and sophistication. What historical movies are memorable for you? Share in the comments. It's always interesting to learn new stories and discover something new. See you on the channel. Bye bye.